me and he and we are here to play a game. We're just going to jump right into it today, folks. Jake and I have this card game that we got for, I think it was for Christmas, from our friend Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. It's been a lot of fun playing with other people, but we thought we would play it on here to see what we really think of each other.
Wow. That's what we're trying to figure out today?
Well, it's called Who's Most Likely To, and then you pick a card and then you say either like someone in the group who you think is most likely to like do this thing or be like this.
Who is most likely to pick a half-eaten hamburger out of the garbage and eat it?
Honey.
Yeah. Garbage cat.
No, she doesn't eat people food.
But she eats garbage.
But yeah, for example, and then, we'll give each other cards, or maybe we'll give ourselves cards.
All right.
Just something interesting to do.
So let's start. Number 248 is a
you
total
don't need to
flirt.
Number. Total flirt?
Yeah. But out of us, who is a total flirt?
I guess it would be me.
You get complimented a lot.
What does that mean?
People always compliment you. They say they like your hair, your tattoos,
does
your glasses.
Does that mean I'm a total
they say
flirt?
You look great. They like your outfit. I don't know. I don't know that that's a flirt, because I think a flirt more of like you're seeking attention or wanting people to notice you.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. Remember when sometimes I'll be like, hey, I look good today. Can you take me out? Like, I just need to be seen.
Yeah, okay. So that's totally you then.
All right,
You're the total flirt.
Give it here.
Because I'm out here like, my Crocs are fine, even though they got holes in them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, this is completely unfair. Who has bursts of compulsive cleaning?
You.
That's just not fair.
I have bursts of compulsive gear organizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah, that's why I buy like all these cases and stuff, because I get suddenly fed up that everything is not organized and easy to find and has its own little home, and then I just go through these bursts and I go, I don't care. I'm buying the $500 case.
Yeah.
It will feel so good.
And then now you have just cases unorganized. Like they're organized inside, but now you just have cases lying around.
The problem just grows, doesn't it? Now where do I put all these cases now?
We need a bigger house. No. So you have more space.
I need a gear trailer. Buys dino nuggets.
Well, that would be you. Yeah, I would say you. Yeah.
Why me?
Because you're a nugget junkie.
Nuggets. Especially dino ones. Give me those Cretaceous nuggets. Hell yeah.
So who is fucking stoked?
Dude, me. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Very, very much so. You are always so stoked. You're just so stoked.
Yeah. I sure am. Who is made for reality TV?
You.
What?
Because you have this.
I don't think so.
Personality.
Go on.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great personality. You're interesting. You're talkative.
This is not reality TV material.
Well, yeah, it can be.
You have to be not interested.
But you're also fucking stoked, remember?
I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, not like the reality TV trash that I watch, but you could totally, out of the two of us, it would be you for sure.
I feel like you could be on there too.
I don't know. I'm not interesting enough.
What do you mean? Those people are the least interesting people in the world.
Yeah.
They're like 25-year-old teeth cleaners. Who they're party in Cancun as much as possible.
Yeah. No, they're public figures or whatever. What do you call those?
They're lucky if they have two brain cells to run
together.
They're
imposters.
Yeah, you don't have to be interesting to be on reality TV.
All right. Who most likely could pass for a homeless person? Well, I'd like to bring in a third party here and say Colton. Colton, my brother, because he actually was approached by somebody. I don't know if we've shared the story before, but I'm going to share it, Colton, because it's hilarious. So I guess he was waiting for his girlfriend outside of the bank once, just sitting on the curb, but he was in like, I don't know if this is
was outside a
exactly
bank?
right. Yeah, he was sitting on the
Hilarious.
curb. He was on his phone. He's got like long, disheveled hair. I don't know if he was wearing something on his head, but he was in pajamas too. And I'm guessing they were like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fluffy PJs and I don't know, maybe even slippers or something. And some dude came up to him and gave him a $5 bill. And Colton's like, well, I'm not homeless. So we're going to give it to him.
All right. Who is directionally challenged?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I can actually get to a lot of places now that I go to frequently.
Yeah, but
But I don't. If you ask
had
me,
to go, is this east or west?
yes, exactly. If you ask me what direction I'm facing right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
North.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
It's easy to remember because the front door is south.
South, great. Needs to play just one song at every party.
I don't know that that's any of us.
Nah.
Usually I just leave the party if the music sucks.
Okay.
Right? Man, these are like...
Grab
Oh,
some
eats leftover drunchies for breakfast.
drunchies?
Yeah.
Oh,
Drunk munchies.
well, it depends
That's
on what
you.
they are.
You.
Why me?
That's you. Because I never have leftovers.
That's yeah, but I
You
also
just eat
didn't
it all.
eat. Yeah. That's, okay. Uses dude as both statement and question. Honey.
Yeah, totally me. Honey doesn't know the word dude.
No, she's just dropping shit on the floor.
Of course. What's
Dude.
going to be next?
Dude. Stop.
Dude. Will alphabetize the spice rack in free time. That's
Again,
totally
that's
you.
not even fair.
It's totally fair. That's how this game is played.
Sits at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green. I don't think that's either of us, honestly, but is there anyone we can
That would be
shout
me
out?
stoned in high school.
Sits at a stop sign waiting for it to turn green. There's some people I could shout out, but I'm not going to name names here.
Let's just go with
For that.
Calgary drivers.
Yeah.
That one goes to Calgary
All right,
drivers.
kick her out. Kick her out. I'll kick her out. Gotta get.
Cats are fun.
You said that last time.
Because they are. It's funny. Like, what other creature? Imagine if you're a person and you just walk up to people and you're like, hey, this thing on your desk, it's on the floor now. You just like hit it off their desk. Like,
Somebody should make
People
a
would-
skit of that.
people
Which
would
they
hate.
probably have.
Yeah, I'm sure it exists. But like, people would hate that person. And yet, for some reason, make it a tiny little four-legged creature covered in fur. And it's like, oh, that's adorable. Knocking this shit over again.
Is it my
What's-
turn?
I guess. No, you just did the Calgary shit. Knows
Oh, yeah.
all three stages of Charmander's evolution.
Well, yeah. Don't you?
No. What's that middle one?
Charmeleon.
Yep, did not know that.
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. How do you not know that?
Because I'm not in grade 3.
Yeah, coming from the guy who bought a pack of Pokemon cards from the gas station the other day. What? Why? Do you even still have those?
Hey, also that was weeks ago. Yeah.
No, that
they're-
was like a year ago or something.
Really? No, that was this year. Yeah, they're around somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't know any of them. I think except maybe there was a
that's-
Diglett.
Oh, yeah, I love
I think there
Diglett.
was a Diglett.
But you know what? That's because, like, there's so many fucking new Pokemon out there that it's impossible. And it's not even fun anymore. We used to be cool.
Yeah.
But it's been going on for way too long.
Yeah. Ever since that live action hunting Pokemon game.
Oh, Pokemon Go. What about it? No, it was.
That ruined
It's been.
Pokemon.
Nah, it's been ruined for a while.
I hadn't thought about it forever. What was
Go-
the first Pokemon you ever heard of?
Pikachu.
Mine was Caterpie.
Well, Caterpie comes up pretty quick in the series.
Yeah, my friend Nathan, we were playing like dodgeball or something in the gym. And like right before he threw a ball, he just screamed, Caterpie! And, like, threw a ball. And I'm like, what is that? That's the funniest sounding word I've ever heard in my little ears. It was a hilarious name.
Did you not ever watch
And then
it?
he was like, it's from this new show, Pokemon. I'm like, what is that? He's like, it's on this channel. And I'm like, we don't have TV. Like, how do I watch it?
Yeah, you know what comes after Caterpie?
No.
Butterfree.
Oh my god.
I know, so good. Hey, at one
What's
point,
the big one? Moth eatery or something?
I think I
Grand
don't
Moth.
actually don't know if there's not 3 stages for every Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if that one evolves into a third guy,
That's horse hockey.
or unless it's Venomoth, Venomoth.
Whoa, venomous moth.
Yeah, that might be it.
Are there venomous moths?
Yeah, probably.
Jesus. We gotta watch out for moths.
Yeah. By the way, we should watch some Pokemon. Like, but only the good series.
I don't
You
even
know? Well, basically,
I never
where-
really watched much
when
of the show.
Pokemon used to have only 150 Pokemon
Yeah.
instead of 3 million.
Jesus. There's 3 million?
I don't know. Well, I mean, probably. There's a fuck ton. That's all I know. Okay, great. I wonder if that just aged us a little bit talking about Pokemon. I guess not, because if it's still around, you'll never know. Goes to foreign country to find themselves. I would
Julia
say that-
Roberts.
that one's for you.
Live, laugh, toaster bath. Why?
Well,
I found
well-
myself right here.
You find
Look, here
yourself
I am.
everywhere. Nah. Wow.
found me.
Oh my god, Jake, you need to cut those toenails. They are like razor blades.
No.
They look like shovels, actually.
No, they don't.
They do.
No.
Yeah, anyways.
Who talks about celebrities like they know them?
You?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Some of them you do. You've met some too.
Yeah, like at work.
Yeah. I don't talk
know
about
them.
celebrities like I know them, do I?
I don't know, do you?
Exactly. So I guess not.
No one's dumb. We're just putting it in the middle. Some of these are dumb, by the way,
Yeah.
everybody. We're going to read some of the dumb ones from time to time.
Yeah, that's okay. And if it's not too dumb, we'll call someone else out.
Talk shit about people that aren't here.
Well, that's why.
That's the paradise way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't so bad about Colton, really.
No.
By the way, he still looks the same.
We don't talk shit about Colton.
Giggles at everything. You.
Yeah, because I'm stoked and everything's funny.
Yeah.
It's a great way to live. Who orders a frappuccino with extra whip?
Not me.
Yeah. That's a dumb one.
Yeah. Okay. Has an excuse for everything.
You.
What are you talking about? I think you too.
Why? When
'Cause-
did I last have an excuse?
I don't know, but I really definitely feel it in my bones that you are an excuse
I feel like
maker
you
as
have
well.
excuses on your car.
No.
Yeah. You have stickers on your windshield that
What's
are
it say?
excuses. I'll probably cancel.
What's my excuse?
I don't know.
Lame.
But you'll probably cancel.
Yeah. Or sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come.
Yeah.
Okay. I love
See?
that. Hey, but I never vocalized it.
Yeah, but the feeling is there.
Yeah, it is. I want everybody to see it.
Wanted everybody.
I want everybody
You
to
just
see
want everybody to know. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to be invited to that thing, but I'm actually not going to go.
I mean,
I just wanted to be invited.
we
Just
were
wanted
late
be
to
thought
the
of.
thing we went to today.
Yeah. People were rolling in at all kinds of
I
times.
know.
There's no like start, stop.
I know.
It's a birthday gathering. Refers to themselves in the third person.
I I never do.
Chantel would never.
Is that right?
No, I don't know.
No, wouldn't you be like, gee, no. Talking about yourself?
No, because I was trying to put it on you, but I don't know how to.
No.
I just imagine you, not like in life, but I do imagine you talking that way when you're training other cleaners.
No. I do say I a lot,
Just
though.
now that I never thought of that until this moment, but now it just sounds hilarious if you were to be training people like that.
No.
So the way Chantel cleans a kitchen.
I just say I, which I'm trying to.
You should start doing this and see how long it takes before someone kind of is like, are you okay?
That is not the energy I'm trying to give off. No one's going to trust me with training them if I was like that. And then they'd be questioning why, like, the bosses trusted me to train either.
I know. It'd be so funny. Oh my God. This is why I can't have normal jobs, because everything becomes a little sitcom for me. Where I'm like, what if I was a character who did this? And then I would actually do it. Man, that was a missed opportunity at Long and Quaid. I should have like talked about myself in the third person
Oh, man, I hate that.
with customers.
That's so annoying.
It'd be so funny.
Well, Jake recommends.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, who's Jake? And I'd be like,
We were wearing name tags all the time.
yeah,
too. That's
exactly.
why it's
Like
funny.
me. It's how weird is it to be that type of person who talks in the third person? Oh man, you see it on the reality TV a lot. And I'm just like, what the hell? That's a narcissist.
Yeah. But it's little things like that that are like, it's something I enjoy in conversation with people. It's just either like using words or phrases or like doing things that just aren't normal. Because you can see it kind of like fucks with people's heads a little. And they're like, wait, what did you just say? And it's like my favorite thing to do. It's like I'm bored of the conversation, so I'm going to play a game that like only I'm playing.
That's funny.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, I need like a retail job again. Maybe I should just go get a retail
do
job
it,
and get
and
fired.
then give me the money.
I'll just go like try to work at McDonald's for a week and then
Great.
they'll fire me because I'll be playing too many fuck around games.
Okay. Who most likely would live at home if they could?
Me, for sure.
Yeah, 100% mama's boy.
My dad would be there too.
Yeah, but
We go mountain biking, we can play golf and
yeah, but your mom would give you a pedicure,
yeah.
cook.
Yeah. Like
I know,
who doesn't want that?
I don't want to go home.
You know what sounds insane to me actually is like everyone wants to work really hard and get these like prestigious jobs that pay lots of money so then they can just like hire someone to cook for them and drive them around. And I'm like, what if you were just living at home and your mom's just cooking your dinner? Why do you need all this other shit? Like, I'd much rather have mom cook. Now, if your mom can't cook, for sure, don't have your mom cook. But if your mom can cook, like, dude, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hired.
I feel like, yeah, we should all live with our parents more.
No, we should not all do that.
I don't know.
Your mom would be like, yeah, come on, live with us. My mom would be like, nah, stay over there. And I agree.
Yeah. I mean, we all need our space, but like, I don't know.
See,
There's
if
something
we,
nice about like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say live with them, but I like the idea of living in proximity.
if we had
close. We could visit
land
more.
where we could all have our own home, but on the same, but still a good distance apart, and have just like a communal fire pit and like dining area on days that we want to do stuff like that, or picnic area and whatever, but still be far enough where if I chose not to, I wouldn't
Like
see you
that.
for like a whole month.
Totally. Yeah. It's not like that you have to force it on and it's like you have to every night. But I just think it's a cool idea. And I just don't, it seems weird to me that it's socially acceptable, if not aspirational, to pay people to do these things that like your friends and family would do for you for free.
But would they?
Well, I mean, in my family, like, because we all like it was a like strong tradition for us to always gather around and like have meals together and cook together and like Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that we did things, so it just makes sense and seems very normal to me. It was just a lot more of like spending time together and helping each other out and like understanding what everyone's kind of doing and focused on and where you can kind of help each other if you need. And anyway,
Great.
yeah, blah blah blah. So yeah, totally, I'd move back home. Fuck, world's hard, man. All right, I said that one already. Man, these are dumb.
There's a whole
How about
stack.
this? Is really gonna do it tomorrow.
Probably
That's
you.
you.
What am I going to do tomorrow? I
Yeah.
do have a laundry list.
If it's not cleaning, it's tomorrow.
I did just say I need to do laundry tomorrow. Like a lot of laundry, some prep. Yeah, but I mean, that's because I have to work on Monday, and the day before work is usually prep and clean day. I don't know. Maybe I won't clean the toilet.
Oh my God. I'm gonna call the mayor's office and tell them.
All right. Who has questionable hygiene? I want to volunteer, or not volunteer. I want to nominate both of us.
What?
Well, you, like I said, your big toenails are shovels right now. And
Shuffle.
yeah, you don't like those narrow ones.
Oh my God.
Anyway, and then yeah, I could go a few days without showering,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
But I feel like every dude, if he doesn't have to be out in public somewhere, is just not gonna do anything. Like, yeah.
I don't know. You're a dude. You're telling me.
Maybe at least all the dudes I hang out around. We're all that way. I was talking with Steve and he said usually like when January is dead and there's no work going on, he's like, I don't do anything. It's like, I don't shower. I don't shave. I don't change clothes. He's like, I just like play games and sit around.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He was like, when the's no, he's like, this January was upsetting. It was too busy. I couldn't sit around. And I was just laughing because he's been like so busy. We've been so busy.
Yeah. No, that's
I'm like,
awesome.
I can't imagine you sitting around because
Yeah.
like every time I talk to you, you're just overworked and underslept.
That's good because for a while there, like you said, he was complaining about not having enough work and not sure how he's going to survive.
Yeah, it's just a funny visual now. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah, things change and like suddenly you're so busy and then you always see that person just in work mode.
Yeah, and now you got to
like, I
wash
can't
yourself
imagine
all
you.
the time.
Yeah.
We're going to put this one in the middle because I definitely feel like we're both there.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it might be leaning one way more than the other.
Yeah. Who spends all day interpreting a text?
Not me.
No.
No. But when I think about you writing an email, I would definitely give that to you. Because
Yeah.
you struggle with,
Okay.
is this wording right? And then I'll give you ideas and you'll still be like, oh, I'm not sure. Is it coming off this way? And blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I'm guessing you probably interpret texts or take a while to interpret certain texts at some
I
point
definitely have emotional responses to texts.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it'll be. It's just like, yeah, something in it will just kind of like set me off a little. I'm
That's
like,
your
what the fuck?
American. That's your American.
But then I have to just sort of reread it and I go, oh, they probably didn't mean anything I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, also,
And I'm like, they were just like mindlessly sending a note about
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, I don't know.
yeah. And texts, I mean, like,
I'm trying to get better at understanding this part about myself because I don't always get why. I'm
I
like,
think
why did
it's-
that kind of upset me?
I think it's just the manner of text that it's so.
Yeah, because you never know the condition or,
Yeah,
or
it
not
feels
the condition,
like-
context.
Yeah, it feels like people need to add these exclamation marks or this and that to make everything light and fluffy. But when you don't, it's like, are you mad at me? Are you mad?
See, like I don't see the exclamation points as like light and fluffy. To me, they're kind of angry, and so maybe that's part
I
of
don't.
what like.
Yeah, no, a
upsets me. If
period
someone
is
sends-
angry.
No, it's not. A period is the normal way to end a sentence, and that's
exactly,
why I'm like,
it should be.
yeah. I guess maybe because I think of it too much of just like written stuff. Exclamation makes me feel like you're yelling this, and if you're yelling, you're probably mad unless it's like super funny.
Did you know there was a thing going on where people were getting upset at people using the thumbs up emoji
Yeah.
because it was like,
It was dismissive or rude or something.
Yeah, exactly. Dismissive. It was like, yeah, good for you kind of saying, like, whatever. Like, I don't understand any of that. People are just so self-absorbed that they're like making, what is it?
I don't know. But you see, part of me understands it because I feel that way with the like K.
But my
You know,
mom
when
says
someone's-
that. My mom does that all the time. Cake, and I can hear it in my head where it's just like,
You see, I hear it different because like when I see it, I hear a K, like kind of a okay.
but again, it
like,
comes back to context. Okay,
Exactly.
what were we just talking about? Am I now being like, I'm fine?
I know, but that's where
K.
sometimes I'm like, oh, I have to check myself because I'm pretty sure that this person did not mean it that way.
Or also
You know?
knowing how that person texts too, and that
Yeah.
being maybe not normal. Not,
Yeah.
Not regular.
But those are the kinds of things, I mean, where I find myself having an emotional reaction. I'm kind of like, oh, ooh, you know? It's not like it really matters for anything, but I'm like, why does this
Yeah.
make me upset for a moment? And then I have to like understand it.
I get it.
Man, I'm saying like a lot again. Fuck.
Like.
Nothing like recording yourself to hear like how much you'd like. Say fucking like when you're
Yeah.
talking like.
You know, on that topic though, I love that. And I don't know what you would call it, but whenever I say a word too much over and over and over again, I catch myself. And then I think, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Stop saying that word. But then you hear other people talking and saying the same shit over and over and over, and they never catch themselves. I feel like we're a step ahead of them.
Hell yeah.
We're smart. Anyways, this is my
So
turn,
smart,
right?
Super smart. Yeah.
Who apologizes for everything they have ever done?
You.
Yeah, well, that's
the
also
good old
not
Canadian
fair.
upbringing.
Exactly, that's also not
Oh,
fair.
I'm so sorry, but could I sorry?
Am I that bad though? Am I better?
Then what?
I don't know. Maybe I used to be. I
I don't know.
don't think
I haven't
say
really
too
been
much.
keeping track of that.
Yeah.
I just make fun of it in general it's just the general Canadian way of existing in the world is apologizing for existing.
Yeah, and to be honest,
kinda
I don't even
makes me
think.
chuckle.
Well, it's lost its whole point. Saying sorry is like.
It's like saying bless you after someone
Yeah, it's
sneezes.
exactly. It's and I don't know what you would call that. What that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I forget the name
But
for that.
yeah, that's basically what it is at this point.
It's kind of a cultural joke now.
Well, yeah.
It's
Just like
yeah.
ice and snow and maple syrup and hockey sticks.
But it is one of those things that kind of makes me sad sometimes. Like, yeah. Because I feel like you apologize, like, maybe this is just, I don't know how we apologize in the States, but it's like when you have done something that like, harmed or, I can't even remember the terms right now, but I'm like, basically, if you sort of inflicted harm or distress upon somebody that you were not intending to, that's like, sorry, apologizing and, correcting that in some way, either through words or actions. And so to me, it's like the way it gets used in Canada, like you said, it's just like you did something minorly inconvenient or you made a little goof, and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it like, I don't know, it makes it feel.
It's lost its
No, it makes me feel like as a culture, you're like I said, it makes me feel like you're sorry for like existing in a way. It just starts to feel really dramatically over the top where I'm like, yeah, you're in the world. You make mistakes. And like, but no one was hurt or like, it's even funny to me when you're like, when it's not you necessarily here, but I've seen, especially in the film world, the Canadians, when they go to ask for permission to do something, it's like, I'm sorry, could I?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm sorry to bother you that I want to do something.
Yeah.
I'm like, why be sorry for that? Like, you just ask permission.
I love
They're
that.
going to say yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with, like, what is this? So sorry to bother you. Like, it's a very, I don't know, there's something about it that to me just, it tells me something about the psyche of a culture. And it makes me a little sad. Well, I'm like, you should just do things. You know, it's like, you don't have to be sorry.
Yeah.
For anything.
I am sorry. So let's move on.
Just go do it.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry for taking so much time on this.
I'm really sorry
tangent.
you feel that way.
It can make me pretty sad, yeah. So I'm like, just do the fucking thing. On that, who has never broken the law?
I've broken the law.
Shh, we are good people.
What have you done?
What haven't I done? I'm just kidding.
Can you talk about your law breaking?
My law breakings?
What have you done?
I will talk about my favorite law breaking.
Okay.
Because this is my favorite style of law breaking where you're
Style? Where you've done it too?
Huh?
And you've done it too?
Yes, I've done this.
Okay.
But it's also my favorite, like, I appreciate this kind of law breaking where, like, you don't call attention to it. And you're not necessarily trying to break the law, but, like, if you happen to just kind of break the law and get away with it, cool. I was in college, broke as fuck, and we're getting groceries. And I had this loaf of bread that I wanted. It was like a really nice artisan baguette kind of, bread. And because I love bread. And I didn't have money, so it was like a splurge. And we're at the fancy grocery store. And so I just put everything else on the conveyor belt. And the dude's ringing everything up. And then I just kind of hold the bread. But I just kind of hold it at waist level, kind of a little bit below the counter. But like you forgot it was in your hand? Or no, I knew it was in my hand. But he could maybe kind of see it or not see it. And I wasn't trying to hide it, but I wasn't putting it up and saying, oh, please, I need to pay for my bread. And so everything was going through. And then he didn't ring up the bread. And I just kept holding it. And I just paid for everything else. And then just walked out with the bread. And nobody said anything. And nobody noticed. And it looked like I bought the bread. And so yeah, that's stealing. I thought, but that's my favorite kind of law breaking.
You had said that you forgot you were holding it.
No.
Okay, you liar! You stole that bread.
Yeah.
But you know what? What's great about that too is that you holding it out in the open and him not noticing. Yeah. Is well, if you had mentioned, I would have paid for it, but you didn't, so I'm on the way out.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. That's my favorite kind of law breaking, where it's you're not out there fuck, I'm saying so much. You're not out there just look at me or trying to be all, I don't know, big or make a point of it, or you're not trying to be sneaky and hide the thing and steal it. You're just standing in line with it and you just walk out.
Well,
I don't know how to describe that style, but that's my favorite style.
I've stolen stuff.
Yeah, what'd you steal?
So in high school, me and my friend at the time used to go to Spencer's and steal, those rubber wristbands and rings and I don't know, whatever the hell
that's
we
a similar style of
no, we did it intentionally and we scooped it and put it away in our bags and pockets and shit like that. And it's so funny for how much we did that. I want to say we got caught, but actually she got caught. However, we were both stealing at the same time. And then she's the one that got in trouble and banned for a year. And we had to go into the back. Yeah. They only do that for a year. And it's all cheap shit. So it's it's not what would you a felony or misdemeanor or anything like that. It's super minor, but still. So she got banned, and it's hilarious because we were both in the back, and I'm literally freaking out because I got shit in my bag, but they're not checking me, which is so stupid on their part. They should have been thinking, hey, if this chick is here with her friend and she's stealing, this chick probably has something in her bag too, but they never looked and I never got in trouble. But we were 15, 16, I don't know.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I think the only other thing when it comes to actually interacting with police or security or anything but that is when I got pulled over in Alberta for the first time ever for speeding. So I'm a good girl.
That's funny. I got accused of overstaying a visa in Europe.
Oh,
Yeah. So the issue arose because we were traveling back from Italy and had to stop in Amsterdam. And you still have to, for some reason, like go through a passport checkpoint there. So it's like with customs, but you're not like going in or out of a country. They're just like checking people to see if there's anyone they need to pick up and traveling through the airport or something, right? But I didn't look anything like my passport picture anymore. And it was this automated little booth. So I'm scanning my passport and I'm staring into this camera, and you're like locked into this little booth while you're doing this too. So you can't go anywhere. And it keeps giving like error. And so finally the one agent comes over and she's like, hey, you got to come with me to the like secondary screening area. And I was like, oh, okay. Just assuming it's whatever. And I'm sitting there for a while, and then this like big fucking beefy Dutch guy calls me up. He looked like those memes or not the memes, but like, those pictures of like bike cops in Holland, and they're all jacked, and they're like tiny short shorts. And stuff. He looked totally like one of those guys.
Like
so I couldn't take him serious at all. I was like laughing inside. But yeah, I thought they were just going to like ask for some other ID or something. Cause I'm like, yeah, the picture clearly does not look right. But then the guy's like, so like, why have you been in Europe illegally for like 6 years or something?
6 years?
Yeah. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Did you look like someone else?
No, he just like points. There was like an entry stamp for one. So this is what happened. One of the first times I went to Europe, I entered on, I think, a Canadian passport and then left on my US passport because we were flying back to the States. So I wanted to just use the US because you're going through US customs. But they only had like whatever one of those passports. And so he's like, yeah, like you have an entry stamp here, but there's no exit stamp or something. I'm like, okay, that's true. But do you also see these years of entry and exit from Mexico, like every other fucking year?
Yeah.
And all this? I was like, what do you mean I was in Europe?
Why didn't you have both of your passports?
I did. I pulled out the other one. I was like,
Oh, okay.
Also here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or actually, maybe, no, I think I got a new Canadian one, so I didn't have that anymore. Like, I didn't have that original passport or whatever. But I'm like, either
that
way,
wouldn't have
it's
mattered,
digitally, like...
Gotcha.
Like,
it's all recorded.
I've
all
entered the next... Yeah,
recorded?
and he kind of, like, rolls his eyes or something. I'm like, were you trying to trick me to admit to something or what? And I'm like, but, like, just the handful of all the other stamps that were in there, too. Where I'm like, dude, clearly, I have not been in Europe. And I've left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had nothing. But I got a little nervous at first because I was like, oh, fuck. Like,
you never know what's going to happen.
what kind of trouble am I in now? We're in fucking Holland. I don't know their rules. I don't know what's going on. So.
That's funny.
But I did not break that law. I do not overstay visas. I don't fuck around with that shit. That's bad news.
Is it my turn? I think it is.
Yeah.
Who really shouldn't have kids?
The pair of dinks.
Yeah. Amen. Woo! Hallelujah. That goes to both of us.
Woo-hoo!
And
That's
I mean,
in the dink
like,
pile.
I want to say if we had to, we could, but even that sounds wrong.
Yeah, that sounds like you're a person who should not have kids. Well, if I had to, I would hire someone to raise it.
See, at one point, that's funny. At one point, my friend was considering me as a godparent to her son. And I said, well, I mean, if you really want to. And then thankfully she chose someone else. And that's like, not to say I'm a terrible person. It's just, I don't want it if I can help it.
It reminds me of one of the first lessons that we, one of the first lessons I remember absorbing in film school, where they said, like, play your strengths. And I'm like, damn, if raising kids is not my strength, shouldn't be playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Like, the only thing, we don't need more bad parents. Not that it'd be
We
bad.
don't
I
need
know.
no more bad kids either, so.
Totally. Totally. I don't know. That's a funny one. People seem so obsessed with that lately. Like, oh, the population's going to decline or implode. And that's like, for some reason, that's horrible. And I keep wondering why. You know, like, why do you need to have more people? Like, what is...
Honestly, celebrities are going to keep it going because they have tons of partners, you know, like different...
But I just mean, like, why? And what's wrong with it just staying at the same number? Like,
I don't know.
what is this obsession with everything has to, like, grow and get bigger?
I don't know.
We need more people.
I know. It's not America.
We need more money.
everywhere.
We need more water. I'm like, just... What
I
if it
need
was
more
all
money.
just, like, the same?
I'll take the more money.
I want to have just the money that I need. That's all I want.
Yeah, but where's
right?
that?
We got it. We're good.
Give me some.
No, but I mean, like, the things that we want to do, we're doing. And we have food, and we have a place to live, and we have cars to get around.
Yeah, but we're missing a cat.
Shh,
Okay, let's go.
not true. Okay, who wakes up with half a burrito in bed?
Probably Jake.
What? When do I eat in bed? I don't eat in bed.
No, but if I had to choose between you and I, it would definitely be you. I don't eat
I don't think
burritos.
so. There's nothing to do with a burrito. Doesn't have to be a burrito.
Put
but
something
you have
else in
food
there, and I
bed.
would definitely.
I'm gonna say that's more you.
Definitely eat it in bed.
I think that's you.
And you know what?
Because
But I
you like
feel
to
like-
curl up with the laptop and a snack in the bed and just
laptop.
watch movies
Laptop.
and snacks, and then it gets everywhere. And like, have you looked under the couch cushion downstairs?
Oh, I know. There's
You've
probably a
seen how
whole
many
pack
ramen-
of ramen noodles down there. I know. I like to eat those ramen noodles dry like chips, you know. Delicious. I know. That's why I started eating them with a spoon, okay?
No.
No, I fucking know. Those noodles get everywhere. But
Yeah.
So
that's the vibe of that
Thank
card, and that's why you
you.
get that card.
So I dated this one guy once, and he...
You dated someone else before me?
In fact, anyways, he had made me like lean over the bed to eat a Kit Kat or something before, you know.
Like he didn't want you to have it in bed?
I could sit there, but I had to eat it over
The crumbs
the
had to fall on the floor. That's funny.
I think that was the first and last time I ever did.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, so this isn't going to work out.
Yeah. Who
Breaks up over
who
eating
most
in bed.
likely is a fucking pushover?
You.
Yeah, but that's only because you're
Look.
American.
Look, I just pushed. Look, you just got coerced into taking that card.
No, I wasn't coerced.
Total pushed over.
I am being honest.
Sorry, I'm honest.
Yeah. I am
I never broke the law either.
obedient. I'm a people pleaser, and yes, I'm easily influenced.
That's funny.
Can we take a break?
Yeah, we'll take a break.
All
right, we're back. Great. Now we're going to be demonetized and sued.
It's not the same. I shit on
Fuck
that.
you, Universal.
Hey, shh, don't use that.
We can say bad words. This is the Bad Words podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
I didn't get in trouble for what I said last time. So. I mean, thank you for just the moms listening, as far as I know.
Yep.
All right, you go.
That's what we do this for. The moms. Is plotting revenge right now?
Well,
Are any of us really vengeful?
I don't think so. I just try to move on because I also don't like confrontation or fighting, and I'm just like, I can sort it out myself.
I like the idea of vengeance, but then
Yeah.
like when it comes to putting your money where your mouth is and actually doing the shit, I have zero interest.
Yeah.
It's just fun for a moment to be like, ooh, if I could just, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You know,
on with life.
in high school, when I got cheated on for the first time with my first like real boyfriend I love and whatever, And it
And
was
whatever.
and it was him and my best friend at the time, and everybody was like, "You gotta fight her, fight her, fight her." And I just said,
Like a fist fight
yeah, they wanted me to have a fist fight with her.
in the basketball court?
Anywhere. And I said no. And now that I probably was thinking about it at the time, but now when I really think about it, she probably would have killed me. She would have kicked my ass. I watched her and her sister fight after getting off the bus one day, like pulling hair. Just, yeah, I would have been toast.
Just one solid punch to the throat.
I've never punched somebody except in my dreams, and it never lands.
Yeah, you know why? Because you're tangled up in your blankets. So when your body tries to... No, for real. That's what like the leading theory
Nah, that's stupid.
on the street is that like you're trying to like fight, but because you're wrapped up in your blankets and stuff and your body can't move, then like your brain gets confused. So in your dreams, you can't.
Nah, that's dumb.
Because I've had some pretty solid fucking punches in my dreams that did not land. And they should have. Although I've also never been in a fight. Don't plan to.
Yeah.
It's not my jam.
Okay. So nobody.
No.
Great.
Yeah.
Who most likely is obsessed with their butt?
You.
Well,
You're
only
always
in the
talking about it.
context that I want it to be tighter, and I'm working on that. And you have no butt.
Yeah. I'm a frog standing up.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Don't care. Stalks people on social media.
I've done that for sure.
Ooh, yeah.
I might do that still sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I when I first saw you, I was stalking you for a bit.
And look what that got you.
I know.
podcast.
I win. It worked. I wasn't creepy, but on my side of things, I was fucking creepy.
Yeah. I was a little worried at first.
Get out of here.
It's a little unnerving.
I wasn't being weird.
No, you weren't, but like, you know, you're just like, who is this person?
You that's because you weren't used to people being interested.
Yeah, 100%. I was like intentionally single the whole time. Didn't want no one. Creeped me out.
I think we're both winners here.
I think the audience is the winner here. This banger of an episode.
Wow, great. So who laughs at jokes they don't get? Here you go.
Yep. Just keep the conversation moving. And these suck.
There's so many more cards. You don't
Leaves
have
drunk friend on street.
Never. Would never.
I'd leave a drunk friend on the street.
I'm sure you've been left on the street.
I let my brother run off drunk into the night down the street.
Well, that was, and he obviously it was okay. But tell us more about this.
I don't know how much he wants me to tell, but the broad strokes of it were somehow he got upset about something. I forget what was happening, but like we had all been hanging out at the house. We were all living back at the parents' house for a while. And yeah, he had gotten some whiskey, and I think me and my other friend had got some other drinks. And then something got him like really pissed off. I can't remember what it was, but I remember he was like yelling at my mom about something. Because they were in a heated disagreement about something that I don't remember. And then he storms out of the house, and I'm trying to be like, dude, this doesn't matter. Come back and like just play Xbox on the couch with us. Like, I don't know what happened here, but this is like not worth anything you're getting heated about.
That's whiskey brain.
Yeah. I don't know. 'Cause I'm one of those people who just, I either get funny or pass out. Like, that's my drinking. So I've never understood the anger, but he's got a bit of that sometimes. And yeah, I think he ripped his shirt off, smashed the mailbox. Like,
What?
like, yeah, with his hands, smashed the mailbox. Like, because this is back in the day when it's the mailbox at the end of the driveway there, right? Smashed the mailbox, and I'm just like, hey, come
With
and
his
play
hands.
Xbox. He's like, I'm like, okay, well, like, just stay on the other side of the white line. And he just went like walking down the street. We're like in the country. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like,
And then what happened?
I don't know. He
come
went
back?
like wandering away for a while, and yeah, then he came back, and I'm like, what'd you find? But like, yeah, I don't know. I have a short tolerance with, especially an angry drunk person. I'll deal with like a funny, like fucked up person. Hilarious. Yeah, no problems. But like an angry drunk person, I'm like, whatever, dude. Just go.
I
go.
love how you said you're not going to say too much, and then you you gave some good stuff there.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
but it did
it's all
happen.
fun. It's all fun.
Yeah, and to this day, I have a picture I took. I think it was like a test picture. Because I was testing out a lens I rented or something. So I had taken a picture of our mailbox. I think it was sometime before this even happened. But every now and again, I'll just send him a picture of the mailbox.
That's awesome.
I'm just like, out of nowhere, I'll be like, hey, remember this?
Remember when we couldn't get mail for so long?
And because the next day I had to take him down to Home Depot or wherever. Because my parents were like, you're buying us a new mailbox. They made him buy a new mailbox and put it back up. But I had to go drive him down there for some reason. Can't remember.
They're probably fighting still.
I don't know. Somehow I got looped into having to take him down to get the new mailbox. And
The
I'm like,
older
why
brother.
do I have to do anything here? He broke the mailbox.
Older bro.
We all have licenses here. He can go get his own fucking mailbox.
Hey, yeah. Brings taco 12-pack to party.
Oh yeah, tacos.
Yes.
Love tacos. Oh my god, remember that South Park episode when Cartman put Jennifer Lopez on his hand? And, like his hand was a little hand
barely.
puppet. Oh. She had the song Taco Flavored Kisses.
Oh my god. No.
Somebody had made a funny meme of it was like Ben Affleck whispering to J Lo. He's like, it's like a paparazzi photo of him saying something in her ear, and then someone put a caption above it where it was like "Taco Flavored Kisses is better than your song," whatever. Like it was that's the title of her song because she looked pissed in the photo. So funny. I totally forgot about that fucking thing. Those South Park guys are the best. I fucking love that show. Who just wants to cuddle? You.
Why not? Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like both of us, but yes, when I'm going to bed before you, I do ask you to cuddle me for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then you always end up falling asleep and snoring, and then I say you have to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this whole cuddling backfires real quick.
I thought you said you were staying awake, and now you're snoring in my ear. Get out. Goes missing within 15 minutes of going out. Well, I want to volunteer your bro for that. I don't know, but maybe that's a thing. I don't. I think we stick. I always stick with my people.
I don't know.
And I usually only go out with one person anyways.
You know what's really funny is like my brother and I don't really go out much.
Well, yeah, I mean living in different countries too.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking even of the times when we lived at home, so it was like we always were like, hey, let's just get some drinks and hang out here, or bring some friends over and hang out here, or like we're going in the mountains or something. Like, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and I don't know what he does. But I do remember some stories of him and his buddies in Vegas, and yeah, he probably disappears. I think the stories I hear of him. Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Repeatedly fucks up beer pong rules.
I mean, they're all fucking different. Get rid of that. That's dumb. Dumb.
What was one of the like memorable beer pong rules? Do you have any memorable beer pong rules?
Oh my god, no. Well, so I guess okay. If for me personally, if I remember anything, it's when if the ball starts coming back, you're allowed to grab it. Like you're both allowed to go for it, and that's when some dangerous situations have happened. Especially when people are going all out crazy.
Drunk headbutting.
Yeah, and you know what? I hate beer pong. Anyways, it's hard. It's long. It's stupid. I don't like it.
Wow, you're just a bundle of joy to talk to right now. I so
totally am. Guess who knows a little too much about Disney movies?
You.
I'm going to say I don't know as much as I used to, but between us two, I know more than you.
Yeah, this game's between us two.
No, I'm going to say Kalina. I'm going to give that one to Kalina.
Oh, what are these? Loses keys while driving. You.
No.
Yeah. Because you don't have to put them in the car.
No, but I have to have them in the car to drive.
Okay, that's a
Yeah, no. Gets countless bruises and has no idea why. Yeah, but that's also because I clean. And I was actually, it's funny, I put my bathing suit on today and I have a bruise like super thigh high. I thought, wow, where did
thigh high?
Yeah, like really up here, like within the crease of my like leg and my torso. It's like, oh,
if you're
okay.
American, I would say it's from your holster.
That's funny.
If you're from Texas, I'd say it's your holster.
Okay.
That's my retarded Texas accent.
You're retired.
Oh my God, we can't say that word, but it's back.
Oh, yeah.
It's back.
I mean, come on.
Oh man.
If they're no good, put them in the pile. Don't just swap them out.
Oh my God.
Put them to the back.
And
Guy.
It's you suck.
Yeah, don't keep them in your hand.
Makes terrible first impression.
Definitely not you. I don't think me either.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, no, everybody
There you
loves
go.
you.
That's what happens when you're forced.
Everybody loves you, and for some reason,
No, not
likes
everybody.
me.
But the people who don't like me don't give a fuck.
You know what? Actually, if I had to say between the two of us, you'd probably have the most worst impressions than me.
I have the most worst
But
impressions?
then again, when I train,
What does that mean?
I just feel like because sometimes like your American side can come out, and depending on how someone approaches you, you could probably not be as nice as you normally are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I think out of the two of us, because I'm quiet if I don't like, but then I've trained a lot of people that don't like me. I don't know.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Anyway.
When I get like tired, I stop caring about the niceties of communication. So if somebody wants an honest opinion and I'm kind of tired, I'll just tell them honestly.
I mean, I like that about you too.
And it works pretty nice because usually they go, "Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't like me." And I go, "Nope, I sure don't. Go away."
Gives people terrible nicknames. I've never heard you give anybody a nickname, so, and I don't do
Tardy J?
nicknames either. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not a terrible nickname though. That's a great nickname.
Yeah.
That's like a perfect nickname, if anything. Yeah, and I don't give nicknames to people. Oh, yeah, no, that's a terrible one. Yeah, you don't get that.
Yeah. Oh my God. These are so... Oh. Has a dark side. We both do. Look, here's one for the table.
Yeah, you want to talk about dark side? A conversation recently has come up about if you were to kill somebody, how would you do it?
When did this come up?
You and I talked
Where?
about that before, and then we talked about it again August long weekend.
No, we've never talked about this.
Okay, well, maybe it's a good thing to talk about, because if I ever kill you,
No.
people, or if you ever
No.
die in a very bad
My lawyer
way,
says
it might
that
be,
I should never have this conversation.
It might have been me. If you were found stabbed to death, it was probably me.
You see that funny reel I sent you?
No.
About the guy who has to clean up the murder?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, no, yeah, that
Just
was
5
funny.
stabs will do.
No, honestly.
Anyways.
And honestly, when they first said 38 stabs, I was like, oh, that's nothing.
What?
Well, because you hear a lot of times where
Oh my God.
it can be like 114 stabs, and
Who is
that's
stabbing someone 114 times?
real life true crimes shit. Yeah,
You listen to weird shit.
I listened to the good stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, but
114?
there's been lots.
That's like more than there are bones in the body.
It's definitely what they call overkill.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Did you mean to make that joke?
No, that's what they call it.
No way.
That's
Overkill?
That's what they call it.
He killed him. How? Stabbed him 114 times. Wasn't that overkill?
Yeah, that's
He
what
killed
they
him so hard that he
call
died in his next life.
it. Basically, yeah. But in all truth,
Anyways.
we did have this conversation, and I did say if I was gonna do it, I don't think I'll ever, just saying up. But If I was that cray-cray, I would totally stab somebody.
Jesus. We're not putting this episode out.
Jake, you said, what did you say? You have to be honest.
About what?
How you would kill someone.
How I would? It would depend on the context. Like, what kind of kill are we talking about?
I don't know.
But I think, okay, regardless of the context, I will say my general MO would be to make it look like an accident.
Duh.
Yeah. He accidentally stabbed himself 114 times.
Are you going to be like a woman and just poison people because
it would depend.
You're kind of.
It would depend on like
you're kind of feminine.
How
that way.
soon do they need to be dead, and like how much do I want them to suffer?
I feel
that's what I mean. Okay, like there's variable switches to handle here.
Yeah.
I would say the thing I'm not really interested in anything brutal.
Oh, okay. So we're opposite there. I wouldn't care about shooting. I wouldn't want to shoot anybody.
Yeah, but to me, shooting is not necessarily brutal.
No, it's not. It's not
dismissive.
That's what I mean. It's like, well, that's boring.
It feels like one of the most what would I call it? It's like just a very clinical way of killing somebody.
I feel like more people think they can get away with a shooting too because they can make it seem like a robbery or an accident. People are like, oh, I was cleaning, it just went off.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing about guns, I guess, like being raised in the States, you know, you're around so many firearms and especially the heavy military culture. And it always just feels like it's kind of like throwing money at a problem is how I feel that guns are often used. It's like you're either going to sort of flash it to scare people away or kind of do a bluff maneuver, or you're just going to quickly get rid of a problem and move on, you know, where you're like, oh, this person for whatever reason is, you know, needs to be killed. And so I'm just going to done moving on. Like it's so weird to me. Really weird, actually, the more I ever think about it.
Yeah.
Like any other method of killing people feels like, oh, you've like thought this through, you know, like if it's not a gun, it feels like you've thought it through, or like you were attacked and in a pinch and you had to improvise and somehow you came up with a wildly brilliant, weird thing. Yeah, but I'm like, if you had a gun, it feels like you just, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
there was no emotion involved. It's like doing a homework assignment or something.
Yeah. Well, and in America too, when you can have it on you, it's like quick and easy and not always considered premeditative. But if I were to go to stab somebody, I'd have to be like, as soon as I grabbed that knife, unless it was self-defense, which I could still get in trouble for,
That's so weird to me in Canada.
I know. Me grabbing that knife that's considered premeditative, even if it happened 5 minutes before.
That's weird.
Yep.
But I'm sure, like anything, you get a good enough lawyer, you can argue any case and win your point. But it is so weird to me that like you can't defend yourself in Canada. That one's weird.
Yeah,
my American brain really cannot handle that. Like, there's a lot I can accept where I'm like, yeah, the U.S. has got some fucked up shit, but like, I can't defend myself.
Well, and
I disagree.
Yeah, I guess I know in most places, Canada, to the extent of I killed somebody because I literally was going to die if I didn't, and you're still going to get in trouble for that. But in a lot of places too, it's oh shit, what was I going to say? Self-defense is supposed to, as soon as that person's incapacitated, you know, there's no threat anymore, and then you still end up killing them, then that's...
Yeah, but what's so weird to me, again, is like thinking that's all fine and dandy if you're in a courtroom contemplating what should have happened. But in the moment, it's like, how do you know this person's not going to do anything?
Well, I mean, if they're conked out because you knock them out or anything,
yeah,
then
but even still,
you
people come back at a sudden moment or whatever.
That's when you flee and you call the police and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there is a circumstance where like you don't know, you have nowhere to flee. whatever, like that just becomes the option. Because I think it just comes down to me deciding am I going to let this person kill me or potentially hurt me more? Or am I just going to end this right now when I'm the fucking survivor?
Yes,
like,
if they are still...
That's where my head sort of goes if you're in that emotional state.
Yes. But
anyways.
like if they're still like awake and whatnot, but if they're again knocked out or something and you kill them because you think they're going to come back and hurt you again, but I mean, like, you should have already been out of the house by then or something. Well, anyways,
it's just so bizarre to me.
Yeah,
I guess in general, where I'm like, you have to like get arrested and go through all this hassle because you were, trying to survive. Like, that's
and wasn't there
so like against nature?
Yeah, wasn't there...
like, that's not even how nature works, right? Like, animals get fucking ambushed and killed or not.
Yes, okay. Wasn't there a case or something, I think in Canada, or maybe it was somewhere else, but I want to say Canada, where like this burglar came into the house and he was in the attic or something and fell through the ceiling and got hurt, and he sued the house, the family, the owner of the house for that.
Yeah, I don't remember where that was. I heard that story a lot.
I'm sure it's got to be Canada.
There's one right now in the news, though, because there's a guy in, I think, Ontario who got arrested because he, like, beat the shit out of someone who was robbing his house. Like, this person broke into his house, was robbing him.
He didn't kill him, though?
No, but he's still, again, arrested and taken to court. And I'm like, again, my just American brain goes,
and
what?
How do those end up?
Why?
Does the... like jury or whatever just end up being like, hey, I mean, like, I'd do the fucking same, so let him go. So are they just, if that happens more often than not, then how is the system making any sense? If these people that are defending themselves and not killing, or maybe actually in a point where they have to kill, and the jury are letting them off, or like, I don't know. I'd love to be on a jury sometime.
Yeah.
Just to know,
I have no idea about the Canadian system. What are the
rules here? Because I thought the jury was allowed to make decisions together that are not biased or by any kind of rules. Because
like there's
like, do you still have to put somebody in jail? You just have to decide. I don't know.
Are there juries in Canada?
Well, I would think so. Yeah, there should be. I mean,
no idea.
You can't. It's not just a judge. Yeah. No, because I've listened.
I
to
literally don't know the Canadian legal system. That's why I ask. Because I'm like,
I am pretty sure. I don't know exactly the legal system either, but I've listened to enough true crime where there's still, trials that happen, and there's got to be people that make decisions, not just the judge. I think that would be,
I don't know,
unfair.
Yeah, because I only know the U.S. system, and a lot of it too. Like, there's this whole point where first so in the U.S. it's the DA, like the district attorney, wherever the crime happened. Mm-hmm. That person, they have to decide that they want to try this case. So it's like, oh, there's evidence here, and yeah, we should try this.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
But then there's also a thing where it goes to a judge, and the judge, or not the judge, I forget this process exactly, but it's like
the prosecutor.
No, like the DA takes it to the courts, and then the courts decide if, like, how to try it, so to say.
Yeah.
Because I think there is a way in the U.S. I don't remember at what levels. The U.S. legal system confuses the fuck out of me, but there is a way too of like judges just dismissing cases where they're like, we're not even going to waste our time. This is stupid. Mm-hmm. And I just don't know at like what kind of things get thrown out by judges, what kind of things have to go to jury trials, and then there's the other, what's the thing, like a grand jury, which I don't even know what that is, but like
either.
There's regular jury and then there's grand jury, so it makes me think it's bigger than a regular jury.
Yeah. Well, I know with all this body cam arrests and shit that I watch, a lot of the times it's like people are arrested, they have to go to the jail or jail. Prison's the more worse area. They go to the jail and then they have to see a judge in the morning, and that's when a lot of the times these cases just get thrown out because they're fucking retarded. Yeah. Or like, and they might not be retarded because the cops got that guy off of the road. Yeah. So it did do something good, but they're not going to waste their time, and maybe he has to pay a $500
and that's
fine.
What I mean. And I don't know if how that is in Canada. Like,
I don't know either. Because
like,
most of the stuff that I
weird.
hear is from the States. I do listen to a true crime podcast for Canada, but it has to do with a lot of missing people. So it's not, you don't talk a lot about, there's a lot of
that's
missing
the
people.
real way to go.
There is a lot of missing people in Canada. Holy hell.
There's a lot of land where no one's around.
I know.
People can just disappear.
Yeah. Did you know that we have Canada?
That's what kind of creeps me out about Canada.
Hold on, let me say this.
Yeah.
Did you know that Canada has the most lakes and forests in the world?
Crazy.
So, yeah. I mean, there could be tons of people.
Yeah, and like the least amount of what's it called? Population density. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What were you going to say, though?
So that's what creeps me out about Canada is that so many things here where like that, it's like, was that person murdered or something? No, they're just missing.
Well, because of weather as well. Oh, they wandered off.
Oh, I know, but it's just like
succumb to the
that seems
elements
to be
somewhere.
the kind of like it's the thing, and I'm sure a lot of it's not nefarious, but it kind of makes everything sound a bit nefarious because some nefarious people will use those tactics.
Well,
and you're
because that's the problem. What they say is, hey, this person wandered off after a fight into the snow. We'll find their body in the spring, and they don't find a body.
Yeah.
Well, now it's nefarious for sure.
Yeah.
And you guys wasted fucking time because you probably didn't. You're like, oh, there's no crime scene here. I'm not going to collect anything. That's actually a story that I recently heard on that
Oh, interesting.
Canadian. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel like at any time, if anybody goes missing, regardless of any kind of situation, we should have learned from the past based on stuff like stories like this. Just fucking take all of the DNA, the forensics, like take pictures, blah, 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 because all these statements from these people aren't aligning. So it's just stupid.
Yeah.
People are fucking lazy. And by the way, this was Edmonton.
Oh, fuck. That's close to home. Yeah, because what was the thing? Sheb and I talk about this where it's like there's a difference between handling conflict as a Canadian versus as someone from the States, because in Canada people will be very polite to you or they'll kind of suggest that you should do something. So maybe an example of like man, I can't think of anything really.
People like who do you mean? Like
Just
the
people.
public?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you didn't like what someone was doing, like, okay, this isn't illegal, but just say, for example, you don't like that somebody's parking in front of your house or something. Right?
Okay. Which I hate.
Yeah. Again, but it's not illegal. But
yeah.
the Canadian method is to usually just call by law and try to report something.
They're
and
weasels.
you send the police or someone else after it versus an American approach would be
Hey, get the fuck
go up there
out
and
of
say
my
like, hey,
spot.
not always aggressive, but at least you would just go talk to the person.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Go
not
to
that
the
you would be
source.
trying to create conflict. You would just address the person one-to-one. You would go over there and say, hey, I'm having a problem with your parking because of blah, 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 blah. But the Canadian way is not like, you'll smile, you'll wave at this person, you'll be like, hi, nice to see you, neighbor. But the minute they do something that you don't like, you're fucking ratting them out to somebody else and you're trying to like sick the fucking police on them or whatever. And
I
like,
feel like that's a good pairing with the sorry story.
yeah.
We are such annoying people here.
Yeah, it's weird because it adds this layer of like cultural and political fuckery where you're kind of like, does this person have a problem? Or are they cool?
Oh, yeah, you never know.
Because at least in the States, you would know, this person comes over, they're like, hey, I got a problem. You're like, oh, this guy's got a problem.
And that's what I like about you is that
Yeah.
I feel it. Well, I mean, like you do bring that, but you're also
But it doesn't have to be angry. It's like the energy is.
The straightforwardness.
Yeah.
Yes, we're such pushovers here.
Yeah, versus the Canadians are just kind of like, oh, well, like, yeah, we'll talk all nice and blah, blah, blahs. But then like,
Man, you're making me feel bad. I'm sorry, I feel bad.
it generally doesn't happen though. Cause I will say also, even Canadians hate that conflict. They're like, ooh, I don't know, calling the bylaw, that's too much. I can't handle that stress. Like,
Yeah, you know,
so,
I think that
I will say it's not like it's a lot.
Yeah,
but
at least
that is the approach.
Personally, I would rather just complain about it
Yeah.
to you and just be like, hey, I know that I'm not parking here, but if I had the opportunity to park here, I would love to park in front of the house. But I can't because these fucking people next door keep parking in front of our fucking house. And I know I got a garage, but this is closer to the door. And, you know,
Yeah. At times it's annoying. And yeah, that's totally like venting is fine. You know, it's like we all have things that annoy us. And yeah, we vent about it. But it's like when you have to take action, I just find that's a very distinct cultural difference where, yeah, people in the States take direct action and people in Canada kind of take indirect action by asking somebody else to do the thing for them. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is interesting. Feels very British.
ready to move on?
Yeah. Wow, that was a long ass tangent.
I think it's your go.
Is it? That one sucks. Is allergic to everything? We don't have allergies.
No, I
in
don't
this
have
house.
allergies. Carefully, I'm going to do it. My turn.
Yeah.
Carefully construct social media image. I feel like I do sometimes. Well, I guess I probably do because I have a pattern on mine.
Yeah, you win that immediately just by
I
saying
have
that.
3 pictures of myself, 3 pictures of the cats, and 3 pictures of my own art.
Yeah.
And then 3 pictures of me, cats, art.
Yeah.
Great. That was easy.
You win that for sure. My social media is weird though because it's like work.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you're
really personal. There's some personal
it's
shit
not
splashed
saying
in
anything
there,
about personal.
Yeah, but I also think even in my work life, because I'm weird in the sense that I don't consciously plan or curate the stuff that I'm doing. It's more, these are the
Just
things that I
post.
liked. These
Yeah.
are the images that I'm proud of. This is what I've done, or this is what I feel like talking about. And the things go all over the place. You know, it's not like I have a consistent thing. So,
You know what? Like every time
but
that
compared
I
to just brand, you know, like a lot of people in my space, like heavily curate. Like, I
Yeah,
want everything to
yeah.
look so perfect. And I'm like, I don't. I want
Yeah.
people to understand
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like,
it can
I
be
can
random
shoot
too.
stuff really awesomely and polished and commercially looking. I can also just put a roll of film in and see what the fuck happens. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fun.
Every time I've been on Instagram, I start off the exact same way that I'm starting right now, and that's why I haven't posted anything recently because I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't either pulled old pictures of myself or you haven't done me a solid and given me new good photos of myself. And so I can't post anything at the moment. And
What
then
photos are you missing?
it gets annoying, right? Because it's like, oh, I'm now stuck to this pattern and then I just start to fuck around. That'll
Yeah.
happen eventually.
Yeah, just
But right now, I don't really care. I don't care enough. I don't even do hashtags anymore. And I think that's why only
Apparently, those are toxic to your algorithm.
I have only the same people seeing all the same stuff. So I'm like, I mean, but also I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like, but you know how annoying hashtags are?
Yeah. You know what I find interesting? I was thinking of sorry, it's related to the social media thing, but what was I thinking the other day?
Hashtags, toxic.
No, well, I was thinking how so many people, they want to, again, it's like this growth obsession, right? Where they want
Yeah.
big social media. And the thing that I find more interesting is that, like, my social media is more of a reflection of the people that I know and the network that I have. And it's the opposite, where I'm like, the times where I have made new connections or found new people through there, whether like I follow them or they follow me, it's always been through people that I directly know. So it's not something abstracted from my life. And that's, I think, the thing I have found cool and powerful with it, and where it has been interesting. Because when I'm sharing things, I'm thinking through this lens of the people that I know who are following me on there, and again, there are a lot of people that I work with
Yeah.
because it's mostly for work connections. It's like, what are cool photographs that I would want to show to my fellow, photographer friends?
Yeah.
What's a trip I went on
Yeah.
and took a cool picture with, and I want to share with them about that.
Yeah,
You know,
rather
whether-
than reaching outsiders.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about anything else. Part of the, I guess, like the profile I keep polished, because so many people look at that for, what do you call it?
Like work, bringing in work.
Well, yeah, they'll look at an Instagram before they'll look at a website. So I'm like,
sure.
okay, keep some of my good looking stuff front at the top of the, thing there. But
Yeah, pin.
anywhere else, it's like free game. Like, I just kind of share whatever I'm thinking about and enjoying.
I don't care anymore either. I feel like I put a lot of heart into Instagram before, where I feel like I had done such a great job with the work, I don't want to call it work, with the art that I created.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't getting recognized, and that is such a sad space to be in, such a stupid place to be as well. And now that I'm back, and I guess that's also why I don't really care about hashtags, I'm just like, it just feels good to share, and if it reaches anybody, it reaches, because what the art that I have produced lately, and I have produced in the past that I really love, has just been sitting molding in a folder. And even if it's just that handful of people that see it, I'm super happy. I don't need no likes, I don't need no sharesies or whatever, and that just makes me feel, I'm glad I'm at that place now too, because before, wow, depressing. And I cannot let the internet control me that way. Mm-hmm. That's insane. That's stupid. Because what was life like before?
Yeah.
Like, how did people share art before? I don't know.
But the same. An interesting thing, like, so a reason I love that Adobe with Lightroom, they call them libraries, your library of photos, right? And an insight that really helped me understand this, like you were saying, this, oh man, what were the words you used there? Like the attention that your work was getting. So I started to think, what percent of the population these days goes to a library and seeks out information?
No.
Like small percent of people are the ones who are going to kind of dig around and look for something that, either they're looking for or they're just kind of generally searching for something interesting, right? Not a lot of people spend much effort digging around looking for stuff. They just kind of interact with whatever is thrown in front of them and put there. And because I'm someone who, I hate the promotion or the constantly putting stuff out there, but I just realized I'm one of those weird people who enjoys digging around looking for weird shit. And most people won't do that. So I've got to just be better at putting my shit out there. So that just, made me feel like I have to keep sharing stuff because people aren't always looking at it. They're not digging around. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't feel bad or stupid for sharing things over and over and over again.
No.
Yeah, because like you said, otherwise they're just like molding on a hard drive. And that's never what I want with any of the photos I've taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want it out there. So there should be no limit to how many times I can share it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a weird hurdle to come over though.
Totally.
Sometimes you can think of it like a journal. Like I'll sometimes think of my Instagram as a journal.
But then again, should everybody be seeing your journal?
No, not in that sense. Just that I'm like recording things that I've done. Gotcha. So like I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my work is project based or sort of like, or travel, personal travel. On the personal side, it's more like travel and events. And then the professional stuff is just sort of one-off projects that, have a very small time frame. It's not like I'm doing a project that is lasting for 5 years or something, right? So, anyways, that doesn't make sense. But the interesting thing is like reading through my actual journals and realizing how much I'll talk about the same shit over and over. And you go, oh, like even to myself, I'm talking about the same things over and over again. So who the fuck gives a shit? Just share stuff. Who cares if you shared it before?
Totally.
It'll find a new person every time.
So who most likely literally can't even?
I can't even.
I want to say that I feel like that's me because fuck when it comes to driving around. When I drive around every goddamn day.
All bets are off with traffic. Yeah, I'll give you that. You drive around a hell of a lot more than me. Or at least during peak traffic times.
Yeah, part of my job.
Yeah.
I literally can't even with these fucking people on the road.
Every day. Roads blocked. Who owns crayons?
You.
Jake owns crayons.
Yeah, Jake owns crayons, felts, anything that you can color with, paint.
Yep, we have paints. We have spray paints. We have acrylic paints.
Yeah, we say we, but you are the one that uses most of those things.
I don't know if I still have oil paints.
No.
No, I don't think I have oil paints.
No.
Don't know how to use any of it, hardly.
No, but I have watercolor paint and I did okay with that, but it's another one of those things that's really hard. And I have no patience.
Yeah?
You need patience with watercolor.
You need patience with art.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're in the right profession?
I think that's why photos are so much better.
You need patience with photos.
Yeah, no, but for me personally, I think it's just like easier of a...
It's the least amount of patience.
Yes, exactly. Because you can set up...
You got to get into like time lapse and long exposure.
Yeah, no, I don't do what you do. I'm a hobby photographer.
That takes patience. The ones that amaze me sometimes are the people... Sometimes. The ones that amaze me are the people who do photographs with what do they call eclipses, and they'll time out kick-ass images around certain eclipses. I remember this one action sport photographer. He did like a shot of a guy skiing down a hill during one of it was a lunar or a solar eclipse. I don't remember the difference.
That's so cool.
But he had to plot everything out. Like,
yeah, no,
I'm going to be over here this exact many feet and inches and millimeters away. This person's going to be here. The eclipse is going to happen at this time. And from that angle, I need that person. So they have to start down the hill at this speed and hit like a curve or whatever to kick up the fucking snow dust and shit at this exact moment.
That's cool.
And yeah, that shit, like, it's a level of photography I aspire to do at least once.
Yeah.
For one thing.
I
could not make a living doing that. My brain does not care that much, but I'd love to challenge myself once to...
I just want to get like the right timing for a bug to be cute.
Yeah. But that amount of... Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who has old person tendencies?
You.
What are they?
Oh my God.
You can't
really?
start with that. Yeah.
No, I gotta think now. Oh, hold on.
You nominated me?
Yeah, I know, but because it's just natural.
So,
you're just an old man soul. Okay, I have to actually think about that. I can say for me, only because the medium told me this is my first life as an old soul. My very first life as an old soul. And so, like, my patience is better than it's ever been before. I don't know. There's something about you, yeah, I guess, patience, but, like, straightforwardness. Oh, my God. I could name a lot more stuff if I had time to list it and think about it. I'm sorry, but I'm sure you could probably say stuff on your own about like Don't you feel like an old man? You're bald.
Oh, that's a cheap shot. In some ways, yeah. I think there's, what would I say? So like my dad managed senior centers, or a senior center, when we were, going through sort of middle and high school. Or no, sorry. Anyways, when we were younger.
Elementary, middle school.
Yeah, I think more that age. And there's like two different kinds of old people. There's the ones who are just time capsules in the sense that they're stuck in whatever era they chose to be stuck in. They act like the world hasn't changed from that time. And then there's the other kind of old person who sort of sees the game and realizes that things don't actually change that much. Us people are always generally the same throughout any time in history. And they choose to just enjoy themselves and do what they want. Like they'll learn technology if it's helpful to doing whatever they want. They won't learn it if it has nothing to do with anything they're interested in. And I think I can definitely be that kind of old person.
Mm-hmm, definitely. I would say so.
Because I don't have much interest in things that aren't related to what I want to do or go after. And it's not that they don't matter. I just recognize those matter to someone else. But it's not important to me. And I think the trap of the younger person is they think that somehow everything matters.
Totally.
When it kind of doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah.
Or it's like, okay, that's the mood of things today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's a different day. And it could completely change.
And I believe also in the way that you like speak to people too is kind of on that same sort of level where, oh man, I keep losing my train of thought. But it's just more like worldly and not specific and not caring so much. I think part of getting older is, like you said, not caring about those things that are so insignificant. Putting love and stuff towards what really matters.
Yeah. It's part of why I have consistently grown more and more distasteful of like political conversations or things that are in the what would I call that? Like the public conversation. Because my lived experience has been, no matter what the opinions were, what those decisions were made by these people far away with titles that I don't even understand. Like my day-to-day life has not really changed. It's always generally been the same.
Yeah.
And if there was something about it that I didn't appreciate, I found a way to change that. And, it's not like that is some kind of a prescription I could ever give to anyone else. I'm like, this is just where I was and what, skills and resources were available to me. And that's the decision I made to make the change. And some of them worked and some of them didn't. And that's great. But that's still been every day. It's like, I don't like this thing in my life. How am I going to change it? That literal struggle has never changed. There's never been a day where I wake up and it's like, everything's perfect.
I will also say, as a side funny, is that when I first saw you and met you, I thought you were like 36. And you're younger than me. Yep. And when we met, I was 31. So you would have been 30, but I thought you were like 36. Sorry.
36 is old.
You can't say that anymore.
I know. But at every stage of life, we've always said that. I've always felt, I'm in my teens, it's like, oh man, people in their 20s, they got shit figured out. And like, oh man, people in their 30s, they're like, they're set.
I've never thought that.
And then I get my 20s and I'm like, fuck, 20-year-olds are retards. We don't know anything.
Yeah, no, your brain's
30-year-olds, they've got to know. And like the 40-year-olds for sure. And then now I'm in my 30s. I'm like, dude, 30-year-olds are idiots.
Honestly, also, there's a different, when you don't have kids, you don't grow up the same way.
For sure.
Not saying we are not grown up, but we can still, and I'm not saying everybody, obviously there are some parents, young parents that can't grow up. But there's something about not having kids that just keeps you a little bit, because there's this joke or on social media where it's like, oh yeah, people who were born in 1992 are 25 now, and I was born in 1985, and I am 25 still. And
oh yeah,
right. And I'm like, well, I actually literally feel like I'm still kind of 30.
Yeah, and that was the thing I would hear from a lot of the older folks at the senior centers. None of them ever felt like they were an 80-year-old or something. They never did. Everyone had the same thing. They say they look in the mirror and they don't know who that person really is looking back.
Yeah, and my mom says the same thing too, where she's like, and she's had 4 kids, and she just says, I still feel like I'm this young. And I think that's fantastic. I think we should be feeling like that.
100%.
If you're feeling older than your age, which sometimes I do because my body hurts.
Yeah.
But
every time I have a backache.
Yeah, every time my hip hurts, I'm like, I should probably go to the doctor because I might have hip cancer or something. Like, I feel like I have cancer everywhere, and I just am not willing to go ask the doctor if it's true.
Yeah.
But anyway, who's most likely to steal a street sign?
Me.
Yep. And why?
Because it's fun.
But did you not steal a street cone?
No, I never did.
Was that you, or is that somebody else that I'm thinking of? Or move a street cone or something?
There was a... No, I had a... I don't know if I told you this, if it's what you're thinking of, but I did have a friend or someone who they had gone out and stole a street sign, and then they were like panicked that they had it, and they gave it to me.
That I was thinking of.
Specifically
a cone.
Oh yeah, I stole like a cone from this high school or something.
Yeah.
And then I would use it to like block off parking spaces for myself.
Yeah. There you go. And that's why that's yours.
It's not a sign, but...
No, that's what I mean. I said a cone.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But it was, again, one of those petty thefts of like, I was supposed to set them up for some school event because I was in the leadership.
Yes,
being the class president
crew.
And like blah, 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 blah. And you got to go like set all these cones up. And, I was supposed to take like 5 out and I set 5 up, but I returned 4 or something like that, It's my favorite petty theft. It's the kind of thing. This is why I got into movies. That's the kind of thievery that happens on movie sets. It's the same kind of shit. And I'm like, oh, my people.
Oh my God. I'm going to take this box as cardboard box of Wolverine fucking cereal.
That was given to me, at least. That one was given to me. But my Tanto, the knife. Yeah. That was just in a box that was not audited. And I'm like, ooh. Guess who's doing the audit? Jake Warren. What's this one? That's not us either. Always falls asleep on the couch.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake will fall asleep anywhere.
Man, why do we buy beds? We should just buy couches.
No. Spends hours deciding where to get food.
I don't know. That could be both of us some days, though.
I'll get food mostly anywhere.
Not true.
That's you. Take it.
That's a both.
Nope.
That goes in the dinks pile.
There's a dink pile? That's a big motherfucking dink pile.
No, that's just been my discards. Watches Planet Earth for 5 hours.
Jake.
Yeah. I love Planet Earth.
Makes bed before going out just in case. Well,
You.
I mean, like, not for just in case, but I will get up in the morning and just make the bed because apparently it's supposed to make you feel better.
I make the bed before people come over.
Because I ask you to.
No, sometimes I'll do it without.
I'll at least ask you to scrub the toilet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You're not going to think about that.
I do. It's just sometimes I don't do it. But I think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The toilet is... I'd rather you scrub the toilet than make the bed.
Yeah. I am more likely to tidy up the toilet before the bed, that's for sure.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah. I remember going to some friend's houses. Yeah, in like elementary school. And they were the kind of people who never clean their toilets. And I was always a bit grossed out. You know, like when you're friends with people at school and you're just kind of like, you have no idea what their life is like. And then you go to their house and you're like, dude, your toilet hasn't been cleaned in a fortnight.
You know what, too? Yeah, a fortnight isn't that bad. Like a week. I mean...
7 fortnights.
Okay. The problem with that, I'm just going to give you a little hint here. The problem is if you do not clean your toilet regularly, and it doesn't have to be, I can just say, like, it doesn't have to be weekly. It should be weekly. But if it's long, then that's when that stuff sticks and you literally can't unless you use something really abrasive to start cleaning that shit up, which starts to damage your toilet. So clean your fucking toilet, guys. At least weekly. Just fucking scrub it. It's easy. And then you don't have to stress later.
Cleaning
and then when you
free.
have a cleaning person come in and they're like, I can't do nothing because we are not given those abrasive materials because we don't want to damage anything. We can't help you.
Yeah.
Scrub
so that's
your
when you
toilet.
have to buy a new toilet.
It's so easy.
I don't know. Some days it's not. Some days you're like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Hey, and I feel the same way.
Yeah.
But I won't let it go longer than 2 weeks.
That's why we're such a
And
pair.
even then, that's long.
Yeah, that's true. I won't let it go that long. Or especially if company's coming over. Mm-hmm. It was one of those. I used to laugh when my mom would order us around to clean shit up when company was coming over. I'm like, why? This is how we live. Like, this is our house. They should just see our house, how we live. And now I find myself running around. I'm like, oh my God, there's a little stain in the sink I gotta scrub out. They're gonna see it. They're gonna think I'm gross.
My God, we probably live better than most people out there. Oh, actually, I can guarantee that we do. I've seen it.
It's just funny. It's funny. Yeah, we become our parents. It's weird. Anyways, who cried when Mufasa died?
Everybody.
That's you.
Well, I would now. I didn't before.
I cried when
I have
Littlefoot's
feelings.
mom died. That shit.
Did you? Okay, so recently, we have a projector and we have our deck set up in the back, and we watched Land Before Time recently because dinosaurs came up at the August long weekend, and we've been all about watching dinosaur shit. And I know I was bawling. I had tears here. I didn't know you were crying. Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't see my tears?
I wasn't
Couldn't
looking
see
at you.
my
I was
tears
looking
through
at the
your
fucking projector because I was like,
That's so sad.
yeah. Also, very funny because it didn't even look like Sharptooth even touched her.
Internal damage.
Yeah, exactly. Internal
Fucking
damage.
ruptured a lung or something. I don't know.
Um,
I know. It's just sad. That'll get me all the time.
Who most likely will find a reason to take their shirt off?
What?
Who most likely will find a reason to take their shirt off?
Neither.
No, but your shirt's off more than mine.
Okay.
Do you want this?
I don't find a reason to.
No. Okay, we'll get rid of that then.
It's like, it's hot. Where I was bike riding and I'm all sweaty and the shirt is stuck to me. Quotes movies no one has seen.
Jake. I think you quote movies, period. So
Quotes movies.
just needs 5 more minutes. Jake.
Why?
Because I'm always ready before you.
Not true.
I am.
Not true.
I am.
Not true.
I am.
No.
I swear.
No.
All right, we're going to do a few more and then we're going to be done here.
Discovers the meaning of life on a daily basis.
Jake. Jake is doing like breath work or meditation. He's always finding a way to go beyond.
That's not the meaning of life.
You are always trying to get
Silly things. And
I'm not
trying
saying
to
this was
steal
a
loaves
bad
of bread
stuff.
inconspicuously.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
not-
meaning of
Yeah,
life.
that was when you were. Aw, man. What I'm saying is like you are so much more connected.
Yeah, but I do that shit so I can go out and inconspicuously
But
steal
you
a loaf
have
of bread.
not stolen another thing of bread in a while. So
Yeah, well, sometimes when I go to the store, I ring up the organic produce as regular in the self-checkout.
that's dumb.
That's my 30-year-old version of that. That's what I do. You got another one? Is it me or you?
If you have something immediate, yeah, great. I am looking because I'm not happy with what I'm
Okay,
seeing.
let's do these. These are the last ones here.
Yeah. No.
Who is completely shocked by every fact you tell them?
Well, I'm gullible,
Nah,
so that
I'll give it to
could
you then.
possibly be me. Because I just don't. I don't know as an adult now that I haven't realized that not everybody is telling me the truth. And that's really stupid
That's funny.
for me. Yeah, no. That's funny. No, gets the, well,
It's really flipping through the deck
yeah,
here.
these are stupid. Okay, well, have you ever fallen off a roof?
Fallen? No, but we did jump off roofs.
All right, well, who's most likely to have, the wording is stupid, but fallen off a roof?
Chev.
Great. Well, bring into that to Chev. That makes sense. Shout out to Chev, the roofer, Calgary. Anybody need their needs? Like roofing needs, let us know.
Yeah, I think he did fall off. I think that was how he like busted up his ankle or foot real bad.
My uncle, Megan's dad,
Mm.
Uncle Al, he fell off a roof and fucked himself so badly. Like, it's lucky that he's walking now.
Yeah.
It was so long ago. But yeah.
Yeah. This was, I think I had sent Chev a funny reel. It had like some dudes on a roof and one dude in the background like falls off. And then it was a pretty funny reel. It was a good one. But yeah, this is how we communicate in modern times.
So what's the lesson
But-
here? Like, what do roofers need to do to make themselves much more safe than,
No
I don't
idea.
know, like wear a harness and pin themselves to the top of the, I don't know.
He said there's times where that actually gets in the way. It causes more
Well,
issues
I
than it is.
imagine it
Like,
would, but would it keep you safe?
I don't know. But I remember I saw him when he was down working on these bus stops because he did a bunch of the bus stops here on Center Street. He was doing something on the roofs there. And those are only like, God, not even 10 feet up or something like that. But he still had to wear a fucking like fall harness and all this shit. And I was kind of laughing. I'm like, dude, like you're either going to die or you're not. Like,
Yeah, but even if
How
you
is that
roll
little
an
thing?
ankle, ouch.
but I was just laughing because of the like height of it. I'm like,
Still,
if you just sort of fall over, you're just gonna like slam
No,
into the
you-
side and break the glass on the fucking thing,
you
or
could
like,
still roll an ankle. You could fuck up a shoulder.
I
Like
guess.
it's so easy to hurt yourself.
yeah. But I just felt like it was silly. What was the one he was talking about though? It was like something with like securing your equipment.
Oh, and yeah, that's what you said too.
Yeah. And because this one was more about stuff falling on people who are walking by or whatever. And he was laughing about it because the solution was actually a lot more simple and like, hey, there's people coming by, just stop your work. Like there were some other things they had to do, and I think it was like harnessing, like you had to like harness your equipment too, so like stuff wouldn't like fall on people walking by. He's like, well, if you just stop working while people are walking by, no one gets hurt. Like it's just one of those funny, like some situational awareness will solve the problem instead of, I don't know, this weird like, let's make a solution. But anyhow,
No, I have one more.
okay, one more, last one.
Who most likely can't remember shit?
You.
Yeah. I have a bad memory. But I try. And then when I see people, memories come back.
Right? Voila!
Woo!
right.
Anyways, thank you for joining us for this fun, who's most likely to game and extra, I
Yeah.
guess.
And let us know what you're most likely to.
Or, yeah, I mean, like, yeah. If you're an old soul, you're going to tell us all your stories, right?
All right, bye.